Leadership is not a rank. Leadership is not a position. Leadership is a decision. Leadership is a choice.
What I have is an ordinary leadership. If I can lead this nation to hindi naman greatness, but I would like to promise you a comfortable life under me.
Hi, good morning. I am Angel Ray V. Liston. I am a third-year student at Shamtan Department at University of Bohol. I am here to report about my topic about the influence of power and leadership of the bus for human behavior in the organization. Power is defined as the potential ability of one person to influence others, to carry out orders, or to do something they otherwise would not have done. Power is the potential ability of one person in an organization to influence other people to bring about desired outcomes. It is the potential to influence others within the organization with the goal of attaining desired outcomes for power holders. Potential power is realized through the process of politics and influence. Next, the 5 sources of powers in organization. First, legitimate power. The second, the reward power. The third, the coercive power. The fourth power, expert power. And the last is referent power. Legitimate power, often referred to as formal authority, giving an individual occupying a particular position the right to influence, direct certain other individuals. It is the authority granted from a formal position in an organization. Or, for example, President Duterte's secretaries are obligated to follow his or her direction with respect to work activities. Followers accept the legitimate rights of formal leaders to set goals, make decisions, and direct activities. Reward power is the authority of a leader to bestow you a gift or a rewards on the other people. For example, your boss promoted you to a higher position or give you a higher increase of your salary. The third power is the coercive power. Refers to the power or right to sanction or recommend punishment. Examples: if a salesman does not perform as well as expected, the sales manager has the coercive power to criticize him, reprimand him, but put a negative letter in his file and hurt his chance for a raise. And the negative side of legitimate and the reward power is the coercive power. The fourth power is the expert power. It is a power resulting from a leader's special knowledge or skill regarding tasks performed by followers. When a leader is a true expert, subordinates go along with recommendations because of his or her superior knowledge. And the fifth power is the referent power. This kind of power comes from the leader's personality and characteristics that command followers' identification, respect, and admiration, so they want to emulate the leader. Referent power depends on the leader's personal characteristics rather than on the formal title or position, and is especially visible in the area of charismatic leadership. Leadership is the art of motivating a group of people to act toward achieving a common goal. It is also a function of knowing yourself, having a vision that is well communicated, building trust among colleagues, and taking effective action to realize towards achieving a common goal. In a business setting, This can mean directing workers and colleagues with a strategy to meet the company's needs. The three kinds of influential leadership: transformational leadership, charismatic leadership, coalitional leadership. Transformational leadership, a transaction or exchange process between leaders and followers. The transactional leader recognizes followers' needs and desires, and then clarifies how those needs and desires will be satisfied in exchange for meeting specified objectives, performing certain duties. This kind of leadership focuses on the present and excel at keeping the organizational running smoothly and efficiently. They are good at the traditional management functions, such like planning and budgeting, and generally focus at the impersonal aspects of the job performance. Charismatic leadership, a fire that ignites followers' energy and commitment, producing results above and beyond the call of duty. Charismatic leaders have an emotional impact on people and inspire them to do more than they would normally do, despite obstacles and personal sacrifice. They may speak emotionally about putting themselves on the line for the sake of a cause, and they are perceived as people who persist in despite of great odds against them. The third and the last kind of leadership is coalitional leadership. Coalitional leadership is a coalition of people who supports the leader's goals and can help influence others to implement the leader's decisions and achieve the goals. Coalitional leaders observe and understand patterns of interaction and influence in organization that develops positive relationships both between and outside the organization, and they spend time learning others' views and building mutually beneficial alliances. They are skilled at developing relationships with a broad network of people and can adopt their behavior and approach to a diverse people and situations.